Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I have 3 Amazon gems from Donner that I want to show you today. I have some sound samples later on and some specs, but we have 2 mahogany ukuleles and then we have 1 solid top spruce and mahogany back inside ukuleles. So this video is not sponsored, but thank you Donner for sending me these in PR. I want to tell you a little story about this company because they've been on my radar for the past 2.5, 3 years. So I saw some other people play Donner ukuleles and they said some good things about them. And then I had a student bring in her Donner ukulele. She said, yeah, I bought one from Amazon, and I thought, oh no, because sometimes you just never know what you're going to get. And she started playing it during her first lesson, and I was just blown away, like, wow, that sounds really pretty. I asked if I could borrow it to make a review on it 2.5, 3 years ago, and it just never happened. And then when they contacted me and they said, hey, would you be willing to review some of our ukes? Just send them to you in the mail. I'm like, hey, I know you. Yeah, I would love to. Here we have 3 Donner concert ukuleles: the DUC 410, DUC 400, and the DUC 1. All are 23 inches in length or concert sized. They all have solid headstocks, laminate mahogany back and sides, covered geared tuners with a clear window, bone nut and saddle, and all come with a travel gig bag and an accessory pack with a strap, tuner, strings, cleaning cloth, picks, and free online starter lessons. The bag is great for travel and has a little bit of padding to it to protect it from getting dusty, and in my opinion will protect it in low impact but not high impact collision situations. The DUC 400 is priced between $53 and $62 depending upon if they're having a sale. It has a solid top made of spruce, slotted bridge, a wooden bound fretboard, rosette made of faux abalone, and fluorocarbon strings. The DUC 1 is priced at $63.99. It has a rope rosette, slotted bridge, laminate rosewood fingerboard, and Ukuleles strings. The DUC 400 is priced between $56 and $62 depending upon if they're having a sale. It has a palm tree embossed detail around the sound hole, and unlike the other models, this one has a traditional tie bridge. It has ABS cream binding along the sides and Ukuleles strings. I know a lot of people ask me about the action of an instrument, and for me, that's something that is very adjustable. I mean, you can take this into a guitar shop, a luthier, and they could lower the action for you, or it may be too low for you, which I've never heard of something being too low unless the strings are touching the frets and they're buzzing. But as far as action as the ones that I received, it was good. It was good, and I enjoy them. I enjoyed playing with them, and I hardly had to put any effort when I was playing them. So what brings me comfort is this. It's kind of like a limited warranty, and it's good for a year. You have to own the ukulele for 1 month, and then if there appears to be like some sort of problems, then they'll be able to ship you a new one. So it like appears the quality or problems such as cracking, deformation, degumming, maybe the glue came ungummed. And you could also pay for a fee and you could have a lifelong warranty. But this brings me a lot of comfort. Like, of course, it says in number 3, it says the damage of consumables caused by fictitious misuse, such as cracking, breaking, scraping, split strings, are not within the warranty. So it's just telling you like, hey, if you do receive an instrument that is less than perfect, you prove that you bought it, we'll cover you. Okay, let's go over kind of the differences between them all. So this one has the really cute design, and it has ABS cream binding. So if you were to have an unfortunate accident where you drop it, it's supposed to hold things a little bit more solidly together. So yeah, that's kind of the philosophy behind the ABS cream binding right there. Here, I'd say that this one feels just a little bit lighter than the other mahogany one. And by lighter, I mean by minuscule, just a little bit. Yeah, I'd say this one is definitely deeper in tone than this one. This one is a little bit more on the treble side or the higher pitch side, but not so much where it's garish in your face. This one has more of a mellow, deeper tone. So if you're trying to decide between the two, and all design aesthetics aside, and you're looking for sound, if you're looking for something just a little bit deeper, this one. If you want something a little bit more punchy, this one. It's hard to choose my favorite because I do like them all, but I really love the projection on this one with the solid top spruce. I feel like it really stands out. And then with the fluorocarbon strings, I've noticed that with a lot of my beginner students, sometimes they end up just squeezing so hard and their fingers really hurt, that I recommend, okay, first you have to go over technique, and once you have the proper technique where you're holding your ukulele correctly, you have the push-pull motion, you're using the very lightest touch when you're touching your strings to create a clear sound. And if that still is really something that's just laborious, or it just feels like you have to put forth a lot of effort into playing, try fluorocarbon strings. I ask my students, hey, switch out your strings and then see if that helps. And usually they're like, a whole new world when they have the fluorocarbon strings. This already has the fluorocarbon strings, and it feels a little softer to the touch than the Aquila. In my personal opinion, for me, I would have no problem to tell a beginner student, like, hey, try this one. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like the touch, the feel, and the projection is really, really nice. And it's got a really beautiful tone in my opinion. Yeah, I would have been really, really happy if this would have been my very first uke. Other than oil the fretboard and play these on and off to make sure that the strings were stretched out and ready to go to play, there hasn't been much that I've done to them to maintain them. And I like that, especially if you're a beginner and you want something that's just kind of like easy to store, easy to play. You don't have to worry about it. It's not going to fall out of tune every 5 seconds. That's really, really frustrating. Nope. These have played and held up really, really well for the month that I've had them. So that's something to note. If you're interested in these ukes, I'm going to link them in the description box below. They will be affiliated with Amazon, so that means that I get a small percentage of each sale. So thank you so much for supporting my channel. And it's time for a giveaway. So I'm really excited to give one of these ukuleles away to you. Or what you could do is that you could give it away to somebody else. So what you have to do is that you have to do something nice for somebody else, okay? That is on your honor. Usually what I have people do is that I write the good deed, have them write their good deed in the description box below. and then hopefully it inspires other people to do good things for each other. Like, oh, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. This is a little different. What I want you to do is I just want you to do your good deed that is on your honor and just write done in the description box, okay? Because God sees your good works, and that is the only one that matters, that sees your good works, right? It shouldn't be for the world to see, and it should be between you and the Lord. So leave that in the description box below, write done, like you did your good deed. You also have to be a subscriber, and I'll choose a random winner. The full details are in the description box below because this is country restricted, so it is US. Those are the parameters of the ukulele giveaway. Also, there are some age restrictions as well. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day. Go do good, because it's about spreading that aloha. It's about spreading that love and giving yourself away, so you can spread that positivity, spread that love, because it always comes back around. Okay, just know that you are loved, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.